Welcome to another day in the life of a bakery owner. Let's bake some cookies. Today is Sunday and I decided to come in and get some work done. So I am baking our new cookie of the month. It is called a chocolate chip truffle, and here I am just cutting the butter. I like to chop up my butter instead of throwing the full sticks of butter in there. And I'm gonna be honest, I like to use cold butter. Baking is not a science, it's an art. And that's just something I prefer to do. And here we are throwing the butter in there, and then we start creaming the butter. Once that butter is done, we move on to adding sugar. And I noticed that we did not have any sugar in our containers, so here I am grabbing a 50-pound bag of sugar and filling it up. And if you guys are interested in where I get all my equipment like that, my containers, it's just Webstaurant. It's where I buy most of the things you're gonna see in my video. Don't expect a discounted rate because they are pretty expensive, but they have really good quality stuff. And if you're gonna be something that's gonna be used a lot, you definitely want good quality. But yeah, we move on to adding some eggs, and I like to use whole eggs. Yes, it takes much longer to crack each egg, but when you're making premium quality cookies, you want to make sure you're using the best type of ingredients, and I think whole eggs is much better than liquefied eggs. I don't know if that's just something that is in my head, but for sure I like to use whole eggs. And then we pour those in there. Oh yeah, obviously we throw a little vanilla, give the cookie a little flavor, sweeten it up. But yeah, we put it in there, and I know a lot of you guys are gonna be, oh, you should pour one egg at a time. Listen, my machine doesn't work unless it's closed, so I just throw them all in there, and it really does work. But yeah, we throw some flour in there. I can't really tell you what's in my flour because that's gonna give you all the secrets to my cookies. But yeah, that's my flour mix. We mix it up and we form the dough. We move on to adding the best part of the cookie, which is chocolate chip. I use a Giraldi, which is, I think that's how you say it, Giraldi, premium quality chocolate. Guys, you want to use premium quality chocolate when you're making cookies. You want to use premium quality everything. If you want to make premium quality cookies, you need to use premium quality ingredients. Yes, it's more expensive, but it makes such a difference in your cookies. So you want to make sure to do that. Now we move on to getting it all in the container, and if this was in a smaller mixer, like if I was just doing a test batch, I would probably be just licking that off. But because we are using Big Bertha today, we need to scrape it off because that is too much extra cookie dough to be eating on the side. But yeah, we just transfer everything from this 60 quart mixer, which is a big boy. Some of my batches I actually do fill up this mixer. This was a small batch because, again, this is the cookie of the month, which is the chocolate chip truffle. But yeah, we move on to weighing the cookies. These are 6-ounce big boys. Okay, so each cookie is weighed out to 6 ounces, and that is so I actually weigh it to like anywhere between 5.6 to 5.8 before even adding the filling. So technically my cookies are about 6.5 ounces each, but this one does have a filling, and I am filling this one up with a brigadeiro. If you guys don't know what a brigadeiro is, it is Brazil's most famous dessert, and I am actually Brazilian, so I wanted to bring a little bit of my culture into my cookies. This is just a delicious creamy chocolate chip truffle, or chocolate truffle, which is essentially what a brigadeiro is. It's made with condensed milk and cacao powder, and then you cook that together and it creates this creamy, delicious dessert. And yeah, so I just fill up all of my cookies, and I put a little side video here to kind of show you guys a little bit better. And as you see how much work is actually involved in making these cookies. So when someone asks, oh, you sell your cookies for $5.75 each? Yes, I sell my cookies for $5.75 each. Okay, these aren't your grocery store cookies. They are handmade with a lot of love, as you can see here. I'm coming in on my days off on Sundays to make sure you guys have these cookies, and I use premium quality ingredients. Oh, and something else I didn't mention was that I partnered up with another small business owner around town. She is the one who did my brigadeiros for me, which is my chocolate truffle. She is from Brigadeiros da Sul. I will have her Instagram tagged below. So if you guys want just the dessert, she does that for little parties and things like that. She actually ships nationwide as well. So I'll have her tagged down below. If you want to go follow her Instagram, make sure to go do that. She definitely has the best brigadeiro in town. But maybe I'll make a video on how to do a brigadeiro as well, so you guys can maybe try that at home. But yeah, this is just me packaging up all of the cookies. I like to Ziploc bag every single cookie and then leave them in the fridge overnight before I throw them in the freezer for a few hours and freeze them before they get baked. So yes, it's a long process. I add these to the fridge, leave them overnight because the dough needs to form. Whenever you're making cookies, you definitely want to let the dough fall in love with each other, all the ingredients fall in love with each other. It's yeah, that's baking for you. But yeah, we move on. We are done with that. Again, we're gonna leave that overnight, and then tomorrow morning I will freeze them for a few hours before baking them. But here, like I said, it's a Sunday and this week is super busy because of Mother's Day. So we moved on to our sugar cookies, which is something that I don't know if you guys know we do as well. Our main business here is actually decorated sugar cookies. So this is just me making some, cutouts for the decorators in the morning to make sure they have something to work on here, because when our decorators come in the morning, if there are no cookies done, that is time that you are wasting. When you have employees, guys, you are what makes your business run. You need to make sure that all the employees have their tasks ready to go. If not, you are paying an employee to do absolutely nothing. Okay, so that is very important. So yeah, of course, when I come in on a Sunday, it's not because I love coming in on my days off. It's because work needs to get done and I need to make sure my employees have their work to do. So when they come in the morning, they are ready to go, and the work can start getting done as early as possible, especially on busy weeks like this week because of Mother's Day. We definitely need that all set up for when they get here. But yes, this is what it looks like, just getting all the cookie cutouts. We do pretty big cookies here. We do smaller favorite size cookies as well for parties and things like that. This is my sheeter. If you guys don't have a sheeter and you guys do a lot of sugar cookies, I would recommend maybe not something like this. I got this one again at Webstaurant, super expensive. These are expensive, commercial grade stuff, but they have smaller sheeters as well. Definitely is a time saver if you're going to be rolling out all of your dough, especially if you're doing a lot of cookies. A sheeter definitely saves my life, and I can change the size on the sheeter as well. We do bigger cookies here, so I need a sheeter that can do different sizes, and my sheeter does that. Yes, highly recommended. Saves a lot of time. And also, this is a little secret, I use wax paper instead of just putting flour on the table itself. I use wax paper because one, it doesn't stick, and two, I can grab it and throw it right through my sheeter like this, and that saves me a lot of time as well. But yes, this is what a day in the life of a bakery owner looks like when it is my day off. Again, I will show you what that cookie that we were baking looks like at the end of this video, which is coming up now. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of show you what it looks like on my day off, and my next videos will be a little bit more, so stick around for that, okay? All right, guys, and like I promised, we are gonna take a look at this cookie and see how it came out. Oh, it's still a little fresh, but look at the inside of this thing. Look at this thing. Look at this. I cannot get enough of this thing. Oh my God. Let's see. I went straight for the fudge. Oh my God. I need a glass of milk, and I'm gonna crush this cookie. Pretty sure I have chocolate all over my face. But if you're not subscribed, make sure to do that and support your boy. I'm new here, and I'm gonna be coming out with a lot more videos like this. So if you watched this far, make sure to drop a like as well, because that really helps out. And I appreciate you guys for watching. Catch you on the next one. Peace.